Welcome back to the second semester BSc Physics class. In this session, we shall discuss about Carnot's theorem. From the second law of thermodynamics, we got many information about the direction of flow of heat, and the second law of thermodynamics also infers about heat engine and the working of a refrigerator. From the second law of thermodynamics, two important results are derived. These conclusions are taken together to constitute Carnot's theorem, which may be stated in the following forms. Firstly, no engine can be more efficient than a perfectly reversible engine working between the same two temperatures. If we consider any engine working between source temperature and the sink temperature, and if you compare the efficiency of that engine with a reversible engine, perfectly reversible engine, that is a Carnot's engine, which is also working between the same source and sink temperature, the efficiency of the Carnot engine is more efficient than any other engine. Secondly, the efficiency of all reversible engines working between the same two temperatures is same, whatever the working substance. So this is the statement of Carnot's theorem. We shall prove this in the next slide. To prove Carnot's theorem, let us consider two engines working between the source and sink temperatures. Here we shall consider two engines I and R working between the temperatures T1, which is a source temperature, and T2, the temperature of the sink, where T1 is greater than T2. Here the engine I refers as the irreversible engine and R represents the reversible engine. Now let us suppose the engine I is more efficient than the engine R, that is, the efficiency eta I is greater than eta R. Now let us suppose that the engine R absorbs Q1 amount of heat from the source at temperature T1 and rejects Q2 amount of heat at temperature T2, and the engine I absorbs Q1 dash amount of heat from the source and rejects Q2 dash amount of heat to the sink. According to the assumption, I is more efficient than R. Therefore, the efficiency of I and R, that is the irreversible engine I and also the reversible engine R, can be compared. That is given by the mathematical expression for the efficiency Q1 dash minus Q2 dash by Q1 dash. It is the efficiency of the irreversible engine I. It is greater than Q1 minus Q2 by Q1. So this is the efficiency of the engine R according to our assumption. This expression may be written as W by Q1 dash, which is greater than W by Q1. So where W is the work done, that is the difference in the heat Q1 dash and Q2 dash, or Q1 minus Q2. So this gives the work done W, or by this inequality, so we will get Q1 greater than Q1 dash. In continuing this, we note that Q1 dash minus Q2 dash is equal to Q1 minus Q2, or it can be written as Q2 minus Q2 dash is equal to Q1 minus Q1 dash. Now because Q1 is greater than Q1 dash, therefore we can write Q2 is greater than Q2 dash. Now we suppose that the two engines are coupled together, so that the engine I drives the engine R backwards, and suppose they use same source and sink. In the figure you can observe these two engines I and R are coupled together, so that the irreversible engine I drives back the reversible engine. The combination forms a self-acting machine. Since these two are coupled together, this combination acts as a self-acting machine. Next, I absorbs Q1 dash amount of heat from the source and rejects Q2 dash amount of heat to the sink. R absorbs Q2 amount of heat from the sink and gives up Q1 amount of heat to the source. So this is because this R is driven by the engine I, and the external work is done automatically, and it acts as a refrigerator, and these coupled engines will act as a self-acting machine. Hence the engine R can absorb heat from the sink, which is at a lower temperature, and it can reject the heat to the source, which is at a higher temperature. The net result of the complete cycle of the coupled engines can be given by the gain of heat by the source at T1 is equal to Q1 minus Q1 dash, the loss of heat by the sink at temperature T2 is equal to Q2 minus Q2 dash, the external work done on the system is equal to 0. Hence, the coupled engine forming a self-acting machine unaided by any external agency. This means there is no necessity of any external agency for the operation of these engines. So these coupled engines will act as a self-acting machine which are unaided by any external agency. Transfer heat continuously from a body at low temperature to a body at high temperature. Hence it can be concluded that no engine can be more efficient than a perfectly reversible engine working between the same temperatures.